primary school? Quite a few of you. Okay. Well, the story today was happening in a primary school. And there was this boy who was very happy all the time. But there was something that was not quite okay. When he wanted to go and play with someone, he will say, come, let's go, and pull them quickly. Come, see that. When he wanted to talk to someone, he will say, hey, and push hardly. Did you like that when I did that to you? No. It's not nice. Would you like some children at your school to do the same to you, to call you in that way? No. We don't like people to call you in that way. And so the teacher noticed that this was a big problem. And he said, listen, you need to try to control your hands. There is no need to call someone in a harsh way. You can call them by their name. You can touch them kindly. And what do you think this boy said? He said, oh, teacher, that's the way I am. I cannot change. It's stronger than me. I just cannot control myself. So the teacher kept telling him. But then there was something that this boy liked so much. He liked the teacher's watch. It was one of those watches that you can see the engine in it. And he loved the kind of hands that this watch had. So the teacher said, okay, you really need to try hard in your mind and teach your brain to control your hands. So, I want you to try hard. And if you manage, you are going to be able to keep my watch as long as you are kind and control your hands. So the child was so happy that he could keep the watch on his table, and then that he can keep it, and every day that he will be able to control himself, he will keep it. So he was so happy. And mine has some nice things inside, but I cannot see them. But if you touch all the 4 buttons that this watch has, you can have several time zones, and you can have lights as well. When I go camping, I like this because in the night I can see what time it is. And so he had this watch. One day, the hands of the watch stopped working. Guess what he did? He took it home, and then he opened the watch and took the hands of the watch and took them to the watchmaker. And he said, oh, I'm bringing these hands because they don't work anymore. And the watch cannot work because the hands are not working. And the watchmaker said, I'm sorry, but I really need, what did he need? He needed the whole watch. He needed the engine that was inside of the watch. Thank you. And then he thought, oh, do you really need the whole thing? Yes, I do. So please go home. Bring it. And while he was walking home, something got in his mind. He realized something. What do you think that he realized? Any idea? What will he think? The hands are attached to the engine. I need the engine to make it work. What the teacher said. My brain needs to be trained to control my hands. That's what he realized. And since that day on, he was more careful on how he will use his hands. Can you give me some ideas of how you can help your hands in a nice, positive way? Any ideas? How can we use our hands Thank you.
Help someone with shopping.
Help someone with shopping. Yes. When you need to help them to carry their bags. Yes.
Use our brain.
Pardon?
Use our brain.
Use our planes. Oh, our brain. Yes. We need to use our brain. How else can we help with our hands? What about writing a nice letter to someone? Yes?
If someone's carrying a lot of books, you can help them.
Yes? If someone is carrying something like books, you can help them. What about making a lovely card to someone who is ill and someone who cannot go out? Yeah? How many of you like decorating cards? Yeah, quite a few of you. What about writing? What about giving and making nice things to others? So this morning, I would like to leave a Bible text, and it's found in Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. And it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah? That means that you can train your brain as well through Christ, and He will give you the strength you need to keep doing what is right.